Hello, this is Brian Rezny, president of Rezny Wealth Management, bringing you question and answer day. We have had numerous questions in regards to, is there going to be another pullback in the market, a double bottom as we call it? Is the U.S. really going to do that well in the future? How should I be positioned? What do you think about airline stocks or cruise stocks or oil stocks, things of that nature? Let me start off with this. I've been managing money for over 30 years. If you do not have a disciplined investment strategy, do a lot of daily research on not only the economy, but the investment market you're looking at, not only before you buy, but after you buy, you have little chance of any decent returns, and you'll take more risk and have bigger losses in your portfolio. That's number one. Investment strategy is crucial. Research daily is crucial. When I get questions and calls about cruise ships and oil stocks, people are looking at these because a lot of these were down 60, 70, 80, 90% in value. What you have to do is look at the future. Now, any stock that drops a lot, often they might drop from $100 down to $20, and maybe when things start to pop back a little bit, they kind of come back to $40 and then only maybe sink again. It's the underlying industry they're invested in. So let's just take a look at the airline industry. Airline industry is really an industry where we're going to have consolidation again. There's going to be some bankruptcies with some of these airlines, and certainly there's going to be a real hard hit on the profit margin. So realize that. Now, while they may bounce back to some level, you may not see the levels ever again that you saw 3 or 4 months ago of the value of these stocks. Cruise ships are the same thing. I continue to say cruise ships were overbuilt before this happened. They were over debt. And a lot of them are going to go out of business and never return, and a lot will go out of business and return. But if you own the stocks now and they go bankrupt, you lose all your money. So while you might have what we call a bounce to some valuation, ultimately, if they go bankrupt, it could sink right back to zero. So you can chase these stocks that have been hammered, but they may not be good long-term investments. They may be a short-term trade for a month or 2 months, and you better be ready to get out. Long-term investing requires an investment strategy, a lot of daily research, and a lot of discipline. If you don't follow your strategy, you have no discipline, you're shooting from the hip, and if you're talking to Bob at the cocktail party or the bar, and he's telling you, what about this or buy that, that usually is a catastrophic way to invest your money. Better option, call Rezny Wealth Management if you've got a $500,000 portfolio and greater. We'd love to talk to you about properly managing your money, getting you back on track, and of course, avoid the conflicts, the bad advice from the brokerage houses, the Wall Street firms, the banks, and those annuity charlatans. Have yourself a safe and happy weekend.